Still no sound?
We just landed on the moon in
Thumbs
the
up.
Lambo.
You can hear? We got the moon Lambo. What's up, Aura? How can I get a fresh fade token? Oh yeah, Aura's the plug. If you're in Austin and want to get a fresh fade, he's the homie. All right, we good? We good? Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, let me know if the audio's because ISP is just being a hot mess right now. So I'll just try to do the best I can, and just answer questions here directly. I'm also streaming on IG. Just follow me at Diary of a Made Man. Funny thing is, on IG, there's no issue with the stream. There's no issue at all, right? So looks like it's just with video, even though my phone's on the same Wi-Fi. So yeah, everything is blurry. Yeah, unfortunately, there's an issue here with my ISP. So just gonna try to make the best of it. Okay, do I know? I don't know who that is, unfortunately. Okay, can you please check out Quickswap L2 DEX powered by Polygon? Yeah, so we covered it on the last live stream. Well, a few hours ago, Bill did TA on it. But at the end of the day, once Uniswap launches with version 3, most of these DEXs are done, right? So because all they did is just fork Uniswap and put it onto Polygon is my understanding. So what other innovation are they doing besides just copying Uniswap, right? And once Ethereum scales, would anybody really need these layer 2 DEXs? So they're a good hype trade right now to speculate on, but is that really the way to go? I don't think so. But I mean, I do appreciate or like that they're building on Matic Polygon. Got any low cap NFT plays? NFTs is gambling, or maybe not gambling, but I would say it's like investing in art. It's not really liquid. So you can't go in there treating it like crypto stocks. You have to treat it as investing in art. Like when you buy art, let's say like if you buy Picasso, that's different, right? But let's say you buy a piece of art, nobody knows. You can't just flip that the next day, right? It's like buying a home, right? When you buy a home, it's illiquid, right? It takes a long time to sell a home. It takes a long time to sell a piece of art. So you have to kind of have that mindset, like unless you're hot, unless you're on fire, it's going to take a while, right? So my strategy for NFTs is invest in for me, I'm looking to invest in the infrastructure. So if anything, I was trying to buy Flow last week, but right now, all the exchanges that have it in the US aren't really letting Americans trade or invest in it. So I'm basically lucked out. But it's kind of like in a gold rush, the best money isn't necessarily to mine gold, but to be the person or to invest in the company or the person that's selling the pickles, the shovels and wheelbarrows to go and get gold, right? So you want to sell the tools or invest in the infrastructure, right? Because that's the long-term play. Yeah, Huobi, because I had a Huobi account, but I think they blocked me there too. I mean, Americans are getting blocked everywhere. That's why I stay on DEXs. Do you still use Blockfolio after the hack? Yeah, I mean, I still use Blockfolio. It's a good app. I definitely use it. The hack. Oh, after when they got hacked. Yeah, I mean, I think just somebody got access to an employee's info or something. But I still use Blockfolio for sure. The Quickswap gas fees are basically low. Yeah, so there's no liquidity there. That many clients. Like it takes a long time to get there. And right now, Uniswap has network effects, right? So I would definitely use that instead. Okay, let's yeah. We have yeah, I mean, apologies, my ISP just sucks today. Even though it was fine with this stream before. Okay, so if you're having issues with the video quality, just maybe get out of the video and go back in. That maybe could fix it. So that seems to be doing a lot better, even though it's still jittery. Okay, what other questions do you have? I have Kraken and I'm in the US. I have it too, but you can't buy Flow there. They block US. Not financial advice. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, everybody? What questions you got? Let me know. I'll try to answer your questions. What do I think about Orion Protocol? Our team's looking into it. They're combining DeFi and CeFi, right? Centralized finance and DEXs, and they're trying to aggregate liquidity both across exchanges and DEXs, which is pretty interesting, but haven't really done a deep dive into it. I think our engineer might have done a code review a while back. Okay, recent impressions on Tornado Cash farming on 1 inch. Yeah, speaking of that, let me pull that up. 1 inch I love 1 inch, as you all know by now. That's my platform of choice. That's my DEX of choice. It's been getting better, because before it dropped all the way down to like 69%, and now it's back up to like a high 90 something percent last time I checked. So I can't complain. I'm just passively working on that. Okay, let me share my screen. Hopefully this doesn't break the stream with the video quality. But hey, we'll make the best of it. Yeah, so looking at this, if we go to DAO, if you're on IG, I'm also live streaming on YouTube if you want to see my screen, right? We come here, we come to farming. Okay, yeah, so it's now 89%, right? But the one to actually keep an eye on is Opium. Opium right now is 182%. So this farming pool ended because before it was 1 inch and lower Opium, but now you have a lot more Opium. And they don't show you here, like I have 60 grand staked here. We have to go to the actual site, right? So if you open this up here, let me actually log in. Opium.finance/mining. You can go in here. I've not even checked my, let me just give me 1 second to make sure. Okay, yeah, so it is connected. Hold up. What? Is this 19 grand? Hold up. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So I staked 19 grand. I was thinking they gave me 19 grand in farming. Okay, so I've made $700 in, I don't know how long I've been staking this. Probably because this began in a week. Was this in a week? Okay, how the heck do I read this? So my weekly drop, I've received 255 Opium. This is 2 grand? Sorry, this is kind of confusing me too. Okay, let's go to CoinGecko. What's the price of Opium? Okay, so we're looking at Opium. Wow, hold up. 795? Okay, so it's almost, and I've received this, some 200% APY basically. If you deposit 1 inch ETH and Opium LP tokens for liquidity mining. Oh man. So this is a legit 2 grand. I had no idea I made. That's why I love yield farming. Okay, so yeah, so 255 times what? It was 790? Yeah, it was 795. So I don't even know what started. I think it was recently. Because well, I didn't really do much. I've been doing this since I invested in Opium. So once the pool ended, they then added this new program, and if you were in the last pool, they just kind of put you into that farm. So we made 2 grand off of Opium, because Opium hasn't been doing too well. But because Opium was actually, when I got in, that was 10% of my portfolio at one point, right? And that was primarily because of the yield farming. I kind of broke my rule, but I feel comfortable doing that because when I got in, the market cap was 100 million, right? But it's, as you see here, it's basically dumped 60%. So it's been tanking, but still legit. So hopefully the farming helped out with that. So 2 grand there, $700 here. Looks like I put some on sushi as well. Okay, so yeah, this is their different. So they have different programs. So this is like the long-term hodler type liquidity mining program. But I'm definitely going to be sticking around with this. Okay, all right. Let's go to the next question. Sushi stop on Polygon? Yeah, I think that's definitely good news. Sushi's making moves. I like their exchange as well. I've been farming on there. Those are the main ones I use. Hey, what's up, Craig? How are you? Great to have you here. Make NFTs, don't buy them. Yeah, I agree. I mean, but I do want to buy NBA Top Shot just because I love basketball, and why not, right? I play in NBA 2K. I'm in crypto, right? I feel like I should at least just go through the process of buying a pack just to experience it. Thoughts on Soul, Phantasma? It was a decent project in the last bull run, but the space is now even more competitive. But they also do NFTs as well, so definitely worth looking into. But I don't think that would be my first choice as an NFT play. My first NFT play would be Flow. Once that's available to Americans, then I'll probably buy some long term. Hopefully, it's not up too much. Thoughts on Kylin Network? Very early. We did a code review we shared with the customers a while back. But yeah, very, very early. Let me actually put out an alert to let people know we're live again. I forgot to do that. Yeah, because we were trying to do an NFT for Moon Lambo. But the stream has been kind of choppy, so I want to make sure when we do it right, with no choppy video or audio. Put out the alert, and be sure to follow us everywhere on social media. Follow us on Twitter, on Telegram. Okay. You can hear me just fine. Okay, that's good. I don't really do technical analysis, unfortunately, right? But thank you for the chat. We can use maybe Token Metrics for Dogecoin and take a look and see where it's going. All right, so looking at this, actually, I can just type this in. But Dogecoin is a meme, right? It's basically it's for trading. I would not, and I would put less than 1% of my portfolio into Dogecoin, nothing more. Like it's just a fun thing to do. It's not really anything I would do long term. Okay, let's try that again. Right? It's a fun thing to do, but not really anything I would like to be holding long term myself, right? Because when you're investing, you want to have a strategy, and Dogecoin is not the strategy, right? And Dogecoin is it's fun, but it's not the strategy I would be. It's not the coin I would be depending on to go to the moon and beyond, right? They're the better investment for that. Now the irony, Dogecoin is pretty stable in bear markets. Actually, I think it probably is even more stable than Bitcoin in the bear market, because I was talking to one trader who was telling me that, right? But if we go here using Token Metrics and look at Dogecoin, so our price prediction models have it. It's actually been doing better than our price prediction. So I'd really treat this as support. Pretty much it's gonna go flat for the next month or so. Basically in March, But obviously it's Dogecoin. Anything can pump Dogecoin, right? Kind of like back here, right? When the whole GameStop thing happened. But it has been pretty stable. It basically went up, came back down, corrected, and looks like it's now been rising. So if you're into Doge, that's probably a good thing for you. Okay, so let me take a look here. Okay, what questions do you have? Okay, after 30 days forming period on Tornado Cash ends tomorrow, is it automatically returned? No, it is not. You have to claim it, right? So I'm assuming you're saying on 1inch exchange, right? This, where's the end date? But typically when it ends, you come here to end it, right? And you claim, right? So for example, I just claimed my 1inch for staked ETH and LDL. Then I also have to withdraw my LP tokens, which I'll do. But yeah, once it's over, it goes to end it here. Then here you have all the active. Thank you, Mike D. Appreciate the love. Bless up. Thoughts on LTL? Don't really have much to think about it, honestly. Not the first coin I would put my money in. Would it be nice to sell my Ethereum right now, anticipating a dip in the next phase, then buying the dip and taking profits? Well, I mean, if you're a trader, you should already know your targets, right? Your take profit target, your exit, right? If you don't have that, then you're really trading. Um, you're speculating. But as a long-term investor myself, I don't really try to time the market too much. If anything, just I would just dollar cost average into Ethereum, or if you're feeling like you should take money off the table, then take money off the table, take some profits, right? But that's the strategy I would employ. Did my new antenna make a difference? Well, I know it was making a big difference. And a friend of mine who's in the city, making twice as much as he is. I was like, okay, because I'm here 15 minutes outside of downtown Austin. So yeah, I'm basically making twice as much as somebody who's downtown. So it definitely does make a difference. Your take on paid network right now? Well, I mean, that's Kyle. That's the friend, right? Wish him the best. Wish him success. But in general, I mean, that's why we do code reviews, right? On projects, we want to make sure. First of all, we like Polkadot, right? Technology-wise, Polkadot is great, but it's early. It's experimental. Most projects launching on Polkadot or doing IDOs, they haven't launched yet, right? And for us, our strategy is we invest in projects that have launched, right? Meaning that you can use the DApp, right? So we don't like being too early, especially in this market. We like things that are ready to be used, right? That's why we pretty much mainly invest in Ethereum DeFi applications, because these are applications you can actually use. Like this is not like Polkadot is going through the 2017 ICO bubble phase, because if you go to DeFi Pulse, do I have it here? Pulse, right? All these applications on DeFi Pulse, like this is why DeFi is blowing up. Like Ethereum already went through its white paper phase, where people are investing in projects that are just white papers. That was 2017. That's now happening in Polkadot. People are investing in projects that are just white papers or just that haven't launched yet, to put things politely. Right? So with us, like even going through audits reviews, like all that matters. That's why our engineers do code reviews. That's why when we're looking at projects, we look at who has done the audit. Right? So I don't know too much exactly what happened. All I know is that I believe somebody had access to something and mixed with tokens. I think almost $30 million worth of tokens, causing then they dumped that on the market. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if their card was audited, even the smart contract for the token. But yeah, definitely. If you're gonna do Polkadot IDOs, be careful. I mean, like they're all hype plays. They're all waiting for Polkadot to launch. All right, so people are investing in the fantasy, and we don't really invest in fantasies out here, right? But this is why we love Ethereum. Like all this, you can actually use. Like one inch exchange, swap, you can actually use. So when a bear market hits, or if there's a crash or correction, these are projects with long-term staying power. That's not to say Polkadot projects can't have long-term staying power, but they're going through the 2017 Ethereum ICO bubble phase. Yeah, so DJ is saying they act on Friday for 2.5 million. They minted 60 million tokens. Yeah, so okay, so Certic reviewed, paid, and missed it. Oh wow. Well, I mean, that's why it's good to have multiple people reviewing it, right? Like, I would say 2 or 3 audits by different companies. Hey, what's up, everybody? Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. And then tell a friend to tell a friend. Do I like Superfarm? Well, that's Elliot. He's a good friend, supportive of his venture. I actually told him congrats. I'm not sure if you saw my message anyway. He's kind of been busy, but I was trying to check out the website, but I think they're also building in Polkadot, if I'm correct. And there was nothing to use. I'm not sure if they're just blocking US or something, but if you go to superfarm.io, right, cross-chain DeFi protocol, yeah. So I would assume it's Polkadot if it's cross-chain, but once again, Polkadot is not ready, right? So like this is the site, like there's no, so I'm not sure if they're going to launch or something or waiting on Polkadot. Does anybody have any info on that? Maybe I missed something. Why not buy DOT and sell before the bubble pops? Well, I mean, you can if you like, but not really. Yeah, I'm having issues with the upload speed here with the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It was working before, but now it's not really working. So hopefully it gets fixed because the first stream was fine. Didn't really have any issues with the first stream. So my ISP is messing up. Do you feel like ADA is overhyped, overvalued? No. I mean, Cardano, tech-wise, it's a solid project. Top 10 from a technology standpoint. If you go to Token Metrics, we have the code reviews on there. It's solid. And honestly, if you had to say what project came with Ethereum, and it's now making a case, right? Obviously, it's not there yet, but because developers aren't really building on it yet. But if they can launch early adopters, early developers to build on it, there's hope, right? But I'm still in Ethereum. I'm not switching anytime soon. But congrats to anybody who made money on ADA, on Cardano. Hey, Alex, what's up? Greetings. Great to have you on. Okay. Cody, I already answered my thoughts on Cody. Do I know Casper Labs? Yes, we do. Actually, we covered this last year. Like, that's how early we were. We covered this over a year ago on our channel. And even we almost invested back then, but it was at the bottom of the bear market. But definitely worth keeping an eye on. I think we sent out a code review to our customers this weekend on Casper Labs. So if you're a customer, you know how we really feel about Casper Labs. So hopefully that's beneficial. Can you do a review on ORN? ORN? I think we did. Also an umbrella. Uh, I think we covered that too. But basically, I think that's also Polkadot, and Polkadot is not ready. So that's all. That's all you know, right? You can't hear me. I think Yeah, I think maybe there's an issue with the audio on your end, or uh, you guys should be able to hear me. Let me. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. Okay, let me go back. Okay, comment here. Polkadot hype is a bit done, in my opinion. It's speculation for parachains. Cardano will be the next big thing. Yeah, I mean, definitely keeping an eye on Cardano, right? Definitely worth looking an eye on it. I mean, keeping an eye on it. Let me go back to the beginning here. Do I host Chainlink? Not personally, but we hold it through Token Metrics, our company, because we invested 15% of our reserves into the Token Metrics Coinbase Daily Index, which has Chainlink. Can you explain rebase coins such as Benchmark Protocol? How do these type of coins work as an investment? Yeah, so rebase coins are called elastic supply coins, right? Basically, when you're buying a rebase coin, you're basically buying the, as my Wi-Fi sucks, you're basically buying a share of the network. It's kind of like a percentage, right? So things that you own as the percentage, or rather think of, yeah, you're basically buying like with Benchmark, you own a share of the network. So when you get in, you don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? Your ownership stake does not change, right? So let's say you invest and you end up owning 0.5% of the market cap at that time. As it gets bigger and bigger, your 0.5% stays the same, right? Because when you got in at that price, so the token supply will change and fluctuate, but that 0.5% still stays the same, right? Because what happens is they want the price. They want like stable coins. They want the price to stay for Benchmark is $1.40, but other projects it's like $1, and they adjust the supply of the tokens to be able to meet supply and demand. So meaning that if the, let's say crypto tanks and the market tanks and that protocol, let's say it goes from $1 to like 75 cents, right? So they algorithmically would change the supply, right, to make it more scarce. So they would shrink the supply to help boost the price back up to $1, and vice versa. Right? If it goes up to $1.50, which is rare, right? Because the idea is to stay next to $1. Let's say it goes to 120. They would then mint more tokens, increasing the supply, right, to have the price come back down, right? So that's the act they try to balance. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, let's see here. Thoughts on IOTA? Not the project I would put my money in. I'll just leave it at that. But if you're trading it, that's different. But I think me personally, there are better projects to invest in. Yeah, so we know Casper Labs, guys. I mean, this is why you should become Token Metrics customers, right? Like we find these projects early, because if you come here, let me pull up my screen. All right, so if you just go to the Token Metrics YouTube channel and just search for Casper, right? Where are we? Right, so we're gonna put in Casper. We covered this over a year ago, right? Casper Labs 1 year ago, code review. Like we're early. Uh, then we just made an updated code review that we emailed out to our customers, right? So if you're a customer, just check your email. Then we also have other code reviews coming out on Tuesday, right? But we covered Casper a year ago, and we've been keeping an eye on it very, very closely. Just curious, do you have a personal theory on who Satoshi Nakamoto was? Honestly, no. There's been speculation that it's been that French guy who got arrested, who was like a black arms dealer. Like there's a video that went viral about that, but anyway, nobody really knows. Some people say it's the guy from is it Adam? Some guy who owns, is it Blockstream or something like that? There's so much speculation, but it's all speculation. Thoughts on ADA Dex? I haven't heard of it, unfortunately, so I can't really comment too much. Anyone got those low cap diamond hands? Be careful when doing low caps. I mean, people get wrecked because they overinvest. If you're going to do low cap investing, the perspective you should have is this can go to zero, and if it goes to zero, I won't cry about it, right? And to do that, what I personally do is I don't put more than 5% of my portfolio in any low cap coins, period. And even the ones I do get in, we do code reviews on them, make sure they're liquid, and I try to take a measured approach. Plus, I also know if I lose it and it goes to zero, after all that work, I'm good. I won't cry about it. But that's the mindset to have. When will the market crash again? This summer or winter? Nobody knows. But if I had to speculate, I would say I'm very bullish for the whole year, right? So I think I would probably say winter. I mean, I guess it depends what you call a crash. I mean, the crash is on the way up as well, right? So, but I think definitely expect corrections. But I think the big crash, if there is one, is probably going to be winter. But I mean, that's just me speculating because I'm very bullish for the whole year. And crypto has kind of gone through a correction because Bitcoin went to almost 60K, then pulled back. Ether went to 2,000, then came back down to, I think, almost 1,300. Right now it's bouncing back. Okay, yeah, all these tokens, like all these low cap degen coins, I don't really know, unfortunately. What do you think about KAVA and SHIB? KAVA is good. We shared a code review that's on the site. KAVA is all right. Not the best project out there, but it's all right. Not too shabby. SHIB, I don't really know. SHIB, actually, that's the dog coin, right? It's like a fork of Dogecoin, or it's close to it. Let's see here. Holochain. Well, Holochain fundamentals are good, but technology could be better. But I do like the device they have that you can buy. Definitely caught my attention. It's kind of like Helium in a way. Like you basically buy kind of like this mini computer, you plug it in, and it's on the Holochain blockchain. Yeah, there's an issue with the stream, unfortunately. So just trying to make the best of it, but probably gonna wrap it up and just try again maybe later this week. You would love to meet me? Well, we're doing a meetup again here in Austin, if you're in Austin. Actually, speaking of that, I'm thinking of going to Mexico. All right, so if anybody's in Mexico, let me know. Let's see here. Orion, yeah, I mean, I think we did a code review on that already. Okay, yeah. I think we're probably just gonna have to wrap things up there. Hey, what's up, Toyo? Thank you, appreciate it. Much love. Okay, yeah, the ISP sucks, so just gonna have to call it a day, call it a night, right? And we'll try again, right? We'll have to make the best of it. Let us know when Mexico, crypto spring break. Yeah. Who's down in Mexico? Let me know. Right? Because Mexico is close to Texas. Top 10 coins in 5 years in my opinion. Oh man. Well, I've covered this real quick right off the bat. Top 10: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, Helium Network, Uniswap, 1inch Exchange. I like that one a lot. Binance, BNB, that's doing pretty well. I'll put Cardano in there. I think Cardano can definitely give uh, Ethereum a run for its money, but not quite there yet. But definitely solid tech. What else? Top 10. Flow, the one that's trying to buy, the one that got away. What else? Matic, Polygon is up there. Maybe one more. Okay, so Matic, Polygon. What else? Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, let me take a cook real quick. Let me take a look here. Because top 10, 5 years, I'm kind of trying to be conservative, right? All these low caps, sometimes they take a while to become big, right? So looking at what's already doing well, right? Because we have Polkadot with the interoperability. Yeah, maybe synthetics, SNX, or maybe, I mean, Falcon is good too. Outside of that, what else would be good? Yeah, I think we covered all the base, right? Top 10, those are the ones I think would be top 10, right? But anyway, let me know what you think. What would be your top 10? Let me know down below. Then that's pretty much it. So sucks with the live stream, with the upload speed here. My ISP is messing up. But hey, thank you to everybody who joined. And I'd like to say,
We just landed on the moon in the Lambo.
yeah, so we'll try this again. We'll definitely mint that NFT, that Moon Lambo NFT, that will get you lifetime access to Token Metrics. Lifetime, right? And you can even maybe meet the team, right? Lifetime access to the NFT, right? Maybe we do what? We just mint it, and because this is my first time doing it as well. Maybe we just mint and do an auction or something. Maybe even fly you out or have you meet the team, whether in person or we come to you, right? I think it'll be pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you for the love, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.